Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low.
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Drip Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast, and we don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today man, we got the boy Ant Hefe, man, tripping on old Brandon from No Jumper, man. Brandon was at No Jumper, beating his chest. Y'all know how he been getting lately. You feel me? Ever since you feel me, the post sus fight, the nigga been tripping up there, been going, you feel me, challenging niggas, call who you want to call. He in the smallest shorts he can find at Burlington's, and he up there tripping on them niggas, ankles showing, you feel me, feet kicked to the side, barely touching the ground. And he up there talking to gang of shit to niggas. He a jujitsu black belt. And he like, look, I'll kick any of you gang members' ass. That's just how he up there living. You feel me? With that said, he mentioned old Ant Hefe, and you feel me, Ant Hefe's community. He just let that fly. He was checking the second tier team, the second tier roster. When I say second tier, I mean niggas that he feel like ain't top tier. Niggas he feel like he can go there with. He's just checking the niggas that he feels as if ain't on a certain status level in the No Jumper building, so he can talk to niggas how he want to talk to niggas, and he let that shit go. Cause ain't none of you niggas, not the Trays, not the Ways, not the Keyways, nobody gonna do nothing. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. You feel me? Can't a nigga in LA tell a Long Beach nigga nothing? King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Saw Brandon up there acting in a No Jumper facility. You feel me? And Ant Hefe ain't like that. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer without any further ado, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topic is Brandon, Black Belt Brandon, Debatable Brandon, at No Jumper. Hey man, you know they got the news going. You know Flacco in here. When we start name dropping all the people in there. So I hear Flacco name. You know, me and Flacco hadn't had the chance to meet in person. So I'm like, oh yeah, man, take me back there, man. Let me go pull down on Flacco and see what Flacco talking about. So he walked me back there. You know, we go in the room. As we go in the room, y'all can see the interaction between man Flacco, everybody. You know, we get right down to what was the minor friction in the beginning. We briefly speak on that, but I guess before I had came in the room that Brandon had went on a rant, and he went on a crazy rant, and I wish I was in the room for that rant, because I feel like if I was in the room, that wouldn't have came out like that, or that rant wouldn't have went like that. So last Tuesday's show,
And you are 100% correct with your hypotheses. You are 100% correct with your thesis, with your theory. You 100% correct with that. He would have never did that. He would have never said, I done said this on multiple videos. Niggas know who to try on that couch. Niggas know who to raise their voice up, they optic levels up and shit. Niggas know who to keep shit politically correct with. And you feel me? Brandon is a cherry picker. That's why I call him. He be cherry picking. Cherry picking. You feel me? He stay down. When the team go down for defense, he don't even run down there. He just, hey! Once y'all get scored on, he want the ball. He a cherry picking ass nigga. So no, he definitely wouldn't have said that if you was up in the room. That black belt, niggas do not care about that black belt shit. Like, that shit ain't everything. And I get you niggas got it. You gotta get you niggas got it, right? But it's no rules in the street fight. If you think you finna use some jujitsu on me and hey, bruh, it don't gotta be a firearm. It don't gotta be a knife. Like I said, this mic, this arm, like you feel me? You getting hit with something. You feel me? You get definitely. My homie's jumping in. I don't give a fuck. Dude, you let this big ass nigga put me in a chokehold. Sit on me and you fight after this shit. Sit on me and you had to squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. We gonna have to squabble the fuck up. You let this nigga put me in a goddamn chokehold. Nigga, in front of everybody and you this nigga upside the head, nigga. We squabbling when I wake the fuck up, when they pop the little thing and I come to, nigga, you let me, come on. Squabble up. We gonna have to squabble up off the dribble. And then get this nigga, fool. Don't give a fuck about your black belt, nigga. Give a fuck, because it's gonna go down. Nigga, you disrespect, it's gonna go down. And it wouldn't went down if you was in the room. That's 100% correct.
Munchie B, you know, he having fun. He off the sauce, he off the bottle. And I don't even know how Brandon's name came up. I don't know if it's because he was in the chat or, you know, we was talking about the Tuesday versus Thursday show. So, you know, we on the Tuesday show. So, you know, the people on the Tuesday show gonna kick they ish. Just like the people on the Thursday show gonna kick they ish about feeling who better and who bring in the most ratings. So, amongst that, Brandon affiliation, his affiliation of old came up, of him being a Crip. And Munchie was like, oh yeah, man, we gotta basically check the database. You know what I'm saying? We gotta run a background check and see what was his Crippin' like. I thought it was all fun and jokes and funny. I kind of laughed, ha, kiki, whatever. It was a joke, nothing serious. So I think, and what I'm knowing and coming to see, that a lot of guys in this social media space and guys on No Jumper get caught up in a lot of social media slander and get caught up in with these chats and what these other people say. It's like the chats is narrating, puppet master, and pulling the strings on these dudes, because which way the chats varies and swings is the way these guys' emotions swing opposite and wanted to go on a.
That's because nobody want to get marked out. You see how shit went with the King Pill shit? That was a simple conversation amongst men. Got a little heated, got a little tense, but it was very much calm. Wasn't too rah-rah, and the understanding was met at the end of the day. Nothing else needed to be said. But the chat turned it into something else. King Pill started reading that shit, felt away, so he felt like he had to do something. And y'all seen where that led. Adam got ran up on. Then him and King Pill had they back and forth on the internet. The Ant Hefe and King Pill had they back and forth in the social media space. But yeah, man, niggas be getting puppet mastered by the motherfucking masses. The people you don't know, these nameless and faceless motherfucking YouTubes. They reading, they watching these stories, the reactions to these faceless ass YouTube. You can't take a motherfucker word for face value. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. I don't know who you is. You ain't even standing on the shit you saying. You hiding. You saying all the shit you saying because you safe and you can say it that way. You gonna hide. If you can't get on that motherfucker, look in the screen and tell people the things you want to tell them about what you got to tell them about them, hey, shut your faceless ass the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about your numbers, your ratings, none of that. Nigga, you faceless. Give a fuck. You can't even stand on what the fuck you saying. Great content. If you can stand on what the fuck you saying, though, and you can't if you got to hide when you saying that shit.
Attack or be tough or, I guess, stand on firmness or let it be known that they're not no buster. But in all humbleness, you don't owe nobody. You don't owe nobody no validation on who you are when you comfortable in your skin, as I would thought somebody like Brandon is. Definitely how he talk. So before I came in the room, I guess this subject was something that was on the topic, but it came up again. And the man went on a crazy rant talking about, I don't care if you from IF, I don't care if you from A-Tray, I don't care if you from here. Started talking about Fades being called and if his name getting spoke on, people's the bees. That is the type of stuff that'll blow the room up right off the bat. Black belt, whatever, silver belt, whatever belt. Like, that type of disrespect will blow the room up off the back because people don't know how to control their emotion, bro. People don't know how to control their emotion and just say anything out their mouth in a room full of man and with the chats going. People do not know how to compose themselves because my name or my gang should not have been through in this man's mouth on any level talking about what he don't care about. Now, I understand when you feel like somebody coming for you and slandering you, of course you're supposed to stand up for yourself. I don't remember slandering this man or saying anything. I might have laughed because I knew Munchie was off the juice, but I don't care. I'm going to laugh. If I think something is funny, I am going to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this man go into all this fighting stuff, and if we go...
Niggas really be mad at Ant Hefe for laughing. Not gonna lie. Niggas be mad at this. I told y'all every episode. He the nigga in the back of the class. Oh, he said your mama ain't got no nipples. That's this nigga. This nigga gonna make you get beat up. Nigga gonna laugh too hard. Niggas be pissed off. But like he said though, why you throw my name and my gang in that motherfucker? Cause now you know I gotta say something to you. It ain't gotta be on kid, but you know words gotta be said. You on this motherfucker, you let the chat chick you. You let the, what this shit called? Place you, don't let no jumper place you in a trick bag of politics and codes you don't live by. Talk to this nigga. Talk to this nigga, Hefe. Talk to this nigga. This nigga tripping. Fuck is wrong with this nigga? Not gonna lie, the nigga shorts too tight. It's cutting off his blood circulation.
Gang bang, we gonna gang bang. Is that what we doing? And all this crazy stuff, and LA can't turn Long Beach. LA can't tell Long Beach nothing. I'm gonna play it for y'all, and y'all already know it's the Hefe and the Hefe effect. We gonna commentate.
From where's he from, who he faded, all that stuff. Look, man, first and foremost, Ant, Munchie, whoever was like laughing at that shit, LA niggas don't run shit in Long Beach, never. We not worried about you niggas. Y'all beef is y'all beef. Nothing y'all niggas do is impressive to us, period. I didn't even grow up with Tay, but Tay is from Long Beach. Tay, have you heard about me in Long Beach?
You said what?
Have you ever heard about me in Long Beach?
Not once.
Like I'm saying,
Nigga, the truth shall set you free. Not once, nigga. Not once. Not once. Not once ever. Not once, nigga. Have you ever heard about Trey? Have you ever heard of me? You wanted that nigga to be like, yeah, man, I heard it. Nigga, not once. Not fucking once. Nigga can't say nothing about you. Ain't a thing a nigga can say about you. That's crazy. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's, nigga, hush the fuck up now. Hush. Grab a nigga by the lips. Hush the fuck up, bro. Hush. Grab you whole by your whole, both lips and, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Trey, do you know me? No, nigga. Never heard nothing. Never heard of him. Spanky Johnson? Never heard of him, nigga.
No, I'm being for real.
no, he means like,
I'm saying, like, we had a real conversation about it. Hey, nah, man. Relax.
Ow.
Tay, you nominated for Podcast of the Year.
Hold on, relax. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying, fool. Damn.
F that.
See, y'all need to be doing too much. Listen, I've never heard about you, like, literally, as I was coming up. Now, in the last couple of days, relax, bro, relax. Shut up, fool.
The last couple of days.
this is you gotta let him get his words out.
Listen,
All right, good.
so in the last couple of days, I done been to St. Thomas. Obviously, this is my second week here. I deserve a trophy because I came 2 weeks in a row, by the way.
Thank you.
But,
we really appreciate you.
since I came back, yeah, niggas been saying a lot of shit about Brandon when I see him out in public. Obviously, they talk about the homies. But Brandon's the first one they bring up. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't like him. He got little old man shorts on. They didn't say some crazy. No, I'm saying.
He's talking about
In any capacity.
Can you let him finish?
On street stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, nah, they just talk about him on No Jumper.
Look,
Keep drinking, Tay.
This nigga so bad. He like, let him talk. You think he finna tell you, yeah, man, I heard about him in the streets, man. No, nigga, he telling people don't like your little ass shorts. People don't like the Daisy Dukes, man. Too much thigh. The rule with the motherfucking shorts is above the knee, below the thigh. That's what a line should be, the short line. Above the knee, but below the thigh. Like, we gotta keep that shit right in that range. You straight. Anything, when you sit down and we seeing your thighs, bro, get your fast ass back in the house and put some clothes on with your fast ass. You too fucking big to be this fucking fast, nigga. Nigga, no, we ain't heard of you. Nigga, no, never heard of him. Nigga, not at all. Nigga, the fuck? And then you want this nigga so bad? Do you want this nigga to validate you right now? Hella bad.
look.
I'm being real. Come on, cause y'all making it.
Hey, Thursday
Hold on. First of all, listen, hold on.
Tuesday show killer. Y'all know what's going on.
Listen, man. Listen.
Real
First and
Thursday
foremost,
show.
listen, it's me, Flacco, and Brandon versus you. You're not in a Long Beach star yet.
Okay,
We gotta get him.
Flacco on the Long Beach card.
Yeah, Flacco with us.
He
keeper, the
All right,
homie, bro.
let me just say my point I'm making, man.
Just saying.
Basically, anything with Long Beach related, me fighting, whatever, people in my city know who I am. They know me. Nobody in Long Beach is about to reach out. That's fine. No, because we didn't grow up together.
Different age group,
But
right?
nobody, it doesn't matter.
Different.
Because nobody in Long Beach is challenging me on that. So the whole thing is, if a nigga be like, where who he squabble, who he fade, it doesn't matter. This is the question. Do you want to squabble? Do you want to fight? That's the any nigga. Who do you fade? It doesn't matter. This is the question. Do you want to squabble? Do you want to fight? That's the any nigga. Look. Any host on No Jumper. I don't care. Hoover, A-Trey, Inglewood, whatever.
I want to squabble.
If you talking about, listen,
I want to fight.
If you're bringing me up about gang banging, any of that, I got a question. Are you gang banging on me? And if that's what you're doing, are we doing what gang bangers do? If we're not doing that, we could stick to podcasting.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say, and
That nigga just called out. Hold on, Hefe. That nigga just called out all the gang members, all of y'all, everybody. If we not gang banging, if we not running fades, stick to podcasting. Brandon, not a nigga in Long Beach. Why are you challenging a whole region of niggas? Why are you challenging a whole region of niggas, bro? Like, that's crazy. But that's this internet shit. He's safe. He feels safe. He's like, you do something to me, you're gonna get caught. You're going to jail. Going to jail. I'm protected by the white Jesus World Wide Web. I went on camera and said this. You do something, everybody going to jail. He feel too safe because you got to be a safe motherfucker to get on there and challenge an entire fucking region of niggas to test your gangster. An entire region of gangsters to test your gangster is insane. Diabolical work. My nigga Ant Hefe wasn't feeling that shit. Let's see what my nigga Ant had to say.
I'm not saying this with no malice. I'm just giving my close observation and giving my opinion. Now, Brandon.
Not Brandon.
It's bad to be shooting straight shots, bro. And what I mean by that is that it's bad to be shooting straight shots, not knowing who you shooting at or shooting blindly. Because before you even spoke my name, bro, you should have knew who you was talking about before you came on camera while you just trying to merge people. Oh, yeah, whether it was Ant or whether it was Munchie. Like, to me, you turning a different cheek, bro. Like, I mean, stand on your firmness, bro. Understand you a man, bro, but, like, bringing this, like, this other edge persona, like this gangster persona, this get down with everybody persona, throwing people hoods out there you don't care enough.
This gangster persona. One thing Ant Hefe gonna do is fuck up the vocabulary. I love my nigga G. He give us new vocabulary every week. This gangster persona. If you gonna live this gangster persona, not persona, this gangster persona, this new gangster persona that you got going on, you feel me, Brandon? I'm not feeling a new gangster persona. Not feeling it. I'm personally not feeling the new gangster persona. Now, if you would have had a gangster persona, I don't even know the words now, persona. If you would have had a gangster persona before this, maybe niggas could let it slide. But you ain't had no gangster persona, gangster persona. You ain't had no gangster persona before that. Shout out to my nigga Young Hefe, don't give a fuck about nothing but what the check say. That nigga vocabulary is rather exquisite.
Nobody from... yeah, I'm from Long Beach. Don't answer the LA niggas. And then nobody never said that Long Beach answer the LA niggas. Munchie B was joking and said we need to run this dude resume and background check, and I laughed. So laughing it provoked you to get gangster on camera or get gangster in a room full of other men. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling, bro, because this is what you gotta understand, bro. I watched you sit in the room with Almighty Suspect, bro, and I watched this man call you bitch after bitch after bitch after bitch. Now, obviously, the word don't bother you, and you got tough skin, and words don't bother you, because if that was me, I would have been leaked up, and I'm not telling you just because you didn't do nothing. I'm telling you for sure, factual would have happened if I was you, and Almighty Suspect was him, and he called me that many B's. It would never got to the end of the podcast where you was like, oh, I called you a B too. Oh, if you didn't hear it, I called you a B now. I would have been on him, bro. That many B's would not never got off. We gonna kill that. On some man time, we gonna kill that. So that's one.
So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, nigga. You talk all this tough shit. Nigga, you should have been wanted to fade though when you got called 1,000 bitches. When a nigga spit on you. The little knife, nobody is stopping me from fighting somebody after somebody spit on me. Everybody who touched me getting fought until I fight that person. Off the dribble. Off the back. Nigga, every nigga touch me, gonna fight me until I get to them. That's just that. Nigga. And Hefe said, nigga, look, this how I know you's a bitch. This how I know you's a bitch. Nigga, you got caught a bajillion bitches and didn't jump up. So don't tell me what you woulda did, coulda did, shoulda did, woulda did with B, nigga. On phone them.
One thing I don't understand, bro, and it's just like you allowed this situation that Munchie was trolling on to turn you into Macho Man Randy Savage. Now you would get down with the whole no jumper and you don't care this for anybody, whoever. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You got to cut that out, bro. You cannot allow these chats, bro, and what these chats is saying to lead you down the road of destruction or lead you to do something or evolve yourself in something very emotionally, bro, because me in that settings in that room and you talking like that, you automatically is sitting off fighting vibes, like you trying to get to it. And I'm not even the person who was speaking on it. Did I find it funny? Yeah, I found it all in funny as in being joke, bro. Like, let's cut it out. Everybody trying to act like they serious and act like they these tough dudes, though. It's okay to joke, bro. If a dude bring your name up in the joke and joke about you, bro, it is okay, bro. It's okay because, like I said, this was just a joke. Almighty Suspect was serious, bro. And I don't think LA people are looking to tell Long Beach niggas what to do. Regardless, if you somebody where you from, it don't matter the generation. If you was in them streets and you was living at the top of your game, as far as what the gang view, generations after that gonna hear you. There's a lot of generational people that I didn't grow up with and younger than me, but they know who I am and have heard my name. And if your name is clean and cool in Long Beach, that's fine and dandy. That's all that matters. But I think, yeah, you kind of went too tough on that. And then when I stepped in the room, I was enlightened on what happened, but the monotone was kind of softer, and this what it was.
On a Tuesday show, a caller, some was like, oh, where Brandon from, what fades he ran and all that. It was like, that's, and then Munchie specifically was like, oh, that's a question that needs to be asked. And so what I was saying was, I'm from Long Beach. I don't know no from LA really at all. Really, no from LA could ask me about anything. I mean, and here's the thing. If you ask me about gangbanging, my question is, are y'all gangbanging on me? Because are we gangbanging? If we're not doing that, and I said the same thing in my comment, if we're not doing that, we need to stick to potting. But at the same way, you ain't gonna let it be like, correct. Oh, nigga, where that from? Like, do I walk up and ask where you from and all that?
No, but I think just like you got to understand, bro. Like on the tip of somebody just like off their first impression meeting you, they wouldn't know that you had a background of gang banging. So I think somebody asking you where you from, you shouldn't really take an offense. Like, oh, what you mean? You from LA or you from Inglewood? What you asking me that for? No, bro, because I wouldn't know that you gang bang. So I'm just asking you, bro, like when you was in that lifestyle, what hood was you from?
But what I'm saying is, everybody know I was from 20 Crypt. I said that clear.
That.
Well, okay.
I didn't know that.
Well, I think you told me, but I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
But what I'm saying as far as niggas like, what's your resume? Who you fought? Who the f is gonna sit up and answer that for? They don't even know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All I know is if I go to Long Beach, ain't no smut on my rep. Ain't no like I'm punking this.
Now, right there, just how that man explained that when I came up in that room, that's how that shit came out when I wasn't in that room. It shouldn't have been, yeah, I don't know if it was Ant, Munchie, A-Tray-I-F-G, and then he just exposed right here that he knew who it was. He just came out of his mouth in the beginning of this clip and said, oh yeah, it was something about some gang banging, and Munchie came out and said this. But as the clip I played before y'all, he acting like he unsure of who said it. He don't know if it was Munchie or Ant. Like, he just, you know what I'm saying, felt the need to get his shine on. And that's what I've been seeing lately on No Jumper. When the camera get on some people, man, they're being told to show out, go for what you know, try to get that deal. So I'm kind of like feeling like this is one of those situations, bro. Like, because I don't understand why my name and gang even came out your mouth or had to do with the situation if you knew that Munchie B was the one questioning your status and where you was from and what you did and who you faded with.
And Hefe tired of that shit. He's sick of the bullshit. Yeah, man. Brandon on a tip right now. Like he said, man, these views, these clicks and shit, the spotlight getting to that nigga, man, and it's gonna put you in a trick bag. It's gonna have you dead or in jail. Nigga gonna either do something to you, you gonna have to do something to a nigga. Definitely need to, cause the next show might be a little tense. Next show might be a little tense because they definitely gonna talk about it next time they in front of one another. So I'm interested to see how that shit go. As always, you feel me? On the player report card, Hefe has a stellar A+. He keep that shit plea. And he's retained his A+. And on the player report card. That's what I'm about to start doing. I'm about to start giving niggas player report cards on these motherfucking podcasts and shit like that. Is you keeping shit player on this motherfucker? Is niggas keeping this shit P, man? Let me see. Is you keeping it player? Is you in your feelings? Confidence level? Respect level? You feel me? And podding level. And what's your level as a podder? Can you pod? You feel me? Give a fuck about none of that shit. These are podcasts. Can you podcast? I don't give a fuck what you did in the streets. Can you podcast? Can you keep me entertained? Entertainment level. Yeah, I'm gonna put together a podcast and goddamn me player report card. Player Circle Podcast player report card. That's what I'm gonna put together. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that shit. They got their gang banging when we don't give a fuck about that. Sorry. We gonna put together the podcast report card. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And we back with another one when we got another one in, man.
Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low. Yeah.